Welcome, dear soul. Let your eyes close gently and feel the surface beneath you supporting the weight of your body. Allow your shoulders to lower. Let your hands rest softly. Now draw one slow breath inward and release it gradually. Again, breathing in and slowly letting go. As the breath settles, imagine the space around you growing quieter, the sounds becoming softer, the light becoming gentle, and slowly allow a quiet room to form around you. A room that feels familiar. You recognize its walls, its light, the way the air rests inside it. Before you is a window you have looked through many times before. Notice its shape, its frame, the view held within it. Perhaps you can see a stretch of sky, a distant tree, the outline of the land beyond the glass. You know this view. You know where the shadows fall. You know which details appear when you look in each direction. And when we look through the same window for long enough, we can begin to believe we have seen everything. We begin to say, this is how life is. This is how love goes. This is what happens when I try. This is what is available to someone like me. The familiar view becomes a conclusion, and the frame around it begins to look like the edge of the world. But a window has never contained the whole world. It has only shown you what can be seen from where you are standing. Let that truth settle gently. What you see is real, but it may not be all there is. Bring to mind one area of your life where possibilities have begun to feel small. Perhaps it is love, work, money, belonging, your creativity, or the way you imagine your future. Notice the view your mind holds there, not every thought, only the picture it expects to see. Perhaps the picture says, it will always be this difficult. I have missed my opportunity. Things like that do not happen for me. This is as far as I can go. Let the picture appear without arguing with it. You do not have to replace it with something brighter. You do not have to persuade yourself that a wonderful ending is guaranteed. Simply recognize this is one view shaped by where you have stood, what you have experienced, and what has been visible from here. Place one hand gently over the center of your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand and quietly say, what I have known is not everything I can know. What I have seen is not everything I can see. again. What I have seen is not everything I can see. Look once more at the window. Notice how the frame selects one portion of the landscape. Inside the frame, there may be one tree, but beyond it, there may be an entire forest. Inside the frame, you may see one cloud, but the sky continues far beyond the edges of the glass. The frame does not make the view untrue. It only makes it incomplete. Perhaps some of the words you have used about your life are frames too. Always, never. Everyone, no one. Too late, impossible. Notice what happens when those words begin to soften. Always becomes, this has happened before. Never becomes, this has not happened yet. Impossible becomes, I cannot see how far from here. Feel the space those words create. They do not make a promise. They do not ask you to deny what has been difficult. They simply remove the frame from around the future. Quietly say, my past can tell me what has happened. It cannot show me everything that still can. Bring your attention to the latch beneath your hand. Feel its shape against your fingers. You do not need to throw the window open. Possibilities does not require a dramatic leap. Slowly turn the latch. Hear the small sound as it releases. And gently push the window outward. Only enough to create an opening. Feel the first movement of air against your skin. Cool, fresh, different from the air that has been resting inside the room. Breathe it in and let it move through you. You do not know where this air has traveled, what fields it has crossed, what rain it has carried, what distant places it touched before reaching this window. And still, it found its way to you. Listen now. With the window open, perhaps you can hear something that the glass had softened. Leaves moving, a bird in the distance, the quiet sound of a world continuing beyond the room. The landscape may appear unchanged, and yet your experience of it is already different. The air can enter, the sounds can reach you. The world is no longer something you can only observe from behind the glass. Sometimes possibility does not begin with a new life appearing overnight. Sometimes it begins with one small opening through which something unfamiliar is finally allowed to reach us. Remain beside the open window. Let your eyes move slowly across the view. Is there anything here you had not noticed before? A change in the light, movement in the distance, a color hidden inside the landscape. Perhaps it was always there. Perhaps it became visible only after you stopped looking for what you expected to see. This is how possibility often arrives. Not always as thunder, not always as a door swinging open. Sometimes it arrives quietly. A thought you had not considered. A person you might once have overlooked. A different response to a familiar situation. A small invitation inside an ordinary day. Possibility may begin with the words, "What else could be true? What have I not noticed yet? What might become visible if I allow myself to look again?" Bring back the area of your life you considered earlier. Love, purpose, belonging, the future. You do not need to imagine the perfect outcome. Simply ask, could there be something here I cannot see yet? Let the question remain open. Do not rush to fill it. An open question creates room for discovery. A conclusion closes the window. Quietly say, I am willing to notice what I have not noticed before. Again, I am willing to notice what I have not noticed before. There may be a part of you that wants to know exactly what lies beyond this opening. What will happen? When will it arrive? How will you recognize it? A possibility is not certainty. It is not a guarantee that everything will unfold exactly as you wish. Possibility is a willingness to admit that the story has not finished revealing itself. That life may still contain people you have not met, choices you have not considered, strengths you have not needed yet, ways of living you have not experienced. There are qualities within you that may still be waiting for the right moment to emerge. A courage that has not yet been called forward. A voice you are still learning to use. A capacity to receive what once felt unfamiliar. A way of seeing yourself that could not have existed before everything you have now lived. You are not required to know the person you will become. You are only being invited not to decide too soon who you can never be. Feel the open air moving around you and quietly say, I will leave room for life to surprise me. I will leave room for myself to surprise me. Again, I will leave room for what I do not know yet. Look beyond the window toward the horizon. Notice how it appears to meet the edge of the land. From where you stand, it may look like an ending, but you know the world continues beyond what your eyes can see. The horizon is not where the world stops. It is where your present view does. Let those words move through you. The horizon is not where the world stops. It is where my present view does. There are places you cannot see from this room. That does not mean they do not exist. There are answers you cannot see from this chapter. That does not mean they will never become visible. There are versions of your life you cannot imagine from where you stand today. That does not mean your life has reached its final shape. You can remain rooted in what is true now, while allowing tomorrow to remain unwritten. You can honor what experience has taught you without asking experience to predict everything that comes next. You can be discerning without closing, wise without becoming certain that you have seen it all. Quietly say, I can honor what I know and remain open to what I do not. Bring your attention back to the open window. The latch has been released. The air continues to move. The world continues beyond the frame. You do not need to search for a sign. You do not need to decide what the opening must bring. Simply let the window remain open. Let unfamiliar air enter. Let another view become possible. And when the old conclusion returns, this is all there is. Remember the horizon. When the past says this is how it always goes, remember the frame. When you cannot see a way forward, remember that you are looking from one place, at one moment, through one window. The world has always been larger than the view from one room. Let that be enough. Not a promise, an opening. Not certainty, possibility. Quietly say, there may be more. Again, there may be more. And I am willing to leave room for it. For the next few moments, I'm going to leave you beside the open window. Feel the air touching your skin. Listen to the world beyond the room. You do not have to imagine what comes next. Simply breathe and let the window remain open. There may be more, and you do not have to know what to leave room for. and slowly return to the sound of my voice. Notice the breath, the body beneath you, the space around you. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Carry this opening with you. What you have seen is real, but it may not be all there is. The world is still revealing itself, and so are you. And whenever you need to find your way back to the home within you, I will meet you here. With so much love, dear soul.